Alright guys, we're back with another Ultimate Red Zone stage. We're in the Movie Bosses edition this time. We are facing off against Turles. Again, this is stage 1 of the Movie Boss variant, so again, it shouldn't be too difficult. I did actually quickly check the Ultimate Red Zone guide. You can't really mono this one considering there's all typings on this first phase, and then the Turles and Turles kind of squad is strength, and then the final Turles is int. So you can actually mono him at the end, but then facing a strength Turles and Turles squad before that is a bit risky. But I've gone, actually this is actually a really good first turn. Like a very good first turn. Now, Dynamic Goku's defense turn 1 in like Goku and Vegeta event isn't bad, because that starts off relatively easy. However, here I'm not sure how we're gonna do. I'm not gonna lie. We are gonna get the additional guaranteed. I'm gonna let the defense stack twice. I'm gonna let the defense stack twice on both of them. I'm getting the 12 key on both to make sure the defense is stacking. I've kind of got a variation of a team. How we doing? Okay. At least the first two stages shouldn't be difficult, or relatively difficult. Especially this one with multiple phases. We're taking double digits on a basic immediately, which means, yeah, we should be good. I did check, as I said, I did look at the Ultimate Red Zone guide video again, and the final phase against Turles on a super attack, he can do over 600k damage. So with our team's health being just shy of 600k with 577, we can actually be one shot. But by the time we get there, you know, units like LR Nameku, LR Super Saiyan Gohan, they would have stacked up a little bit. Future Gohan will have his damage reduction completely. We're good. I've got UI Goku in here as well, just for some type coverage with the AGL to deal with the second phase against Turles and Turles squad, or whatever they're called, and to take advantage of the fact he can dodge. I've got the Easy UI in there as well, so we can also evade. Not only evade, but also stack him. We've also got that guaranteed evade as well, you know, if he does transform. So I've kind of got a piece of everything going on this team to make sure we actually get through this. But it's looking to be, I said, the first couple of stages right now in part 1 are looking to be relatively easy, unless you're caught on a super attack with the wrong unit. Kind of like any of the harder events we've had, or like the typical standard harder event, you know, SBR, ESBR, Goku event like early doors, Vegeta event earlier doors. That's what it's looking like right now. But as I said, the final phase against Turles by himself, he does hit over 600k on a super attack. But by the time we get there, I said, units like Nameku and Gohan and the Easy UI Goku should have stacked up a bit by then. Future Gohan's gonna have the full-blown damage reduction. That additional is huge, by the way. Hopefully he's doing that against Turles, especially in the Turles squad. Next phase where he has type disadvantage, but that's where the damage reduction is going to kick in. I've also got this guy here as well, just because he's so good, and I don't get to use him that often, and I want to. So he's here as well, and he has type advantage against Turles at the end, but he does have type disadvantage against Turles and the Turles squad, which kind of worries me a little bit because he doesn't have any dupes in him. So he's only operating at 55% right now. How much is this going to do? Okay, that was type disadvantage. That was type disadvantage. I remember one of them being type disadvantage. It was definitely that one. Almost 200k on a super already. Good thing I brought the support memory with us, but damn, that was See, this is why his starting defense, and it's kind of being shown now because I know there's been a lot of talk about LR Nameku. Now that he's finally coming back on global for the Annie, because he hasn't been here since worldwide. He now has a 200% lead over on JP. His starting defense for latter stages of Red Zone, considering he took that off the super attacking twice. And this is only the first stage of the Movie Bosses one. Yes, it was type disadvantage, but still. And he took just shy of 200k. He was like just under 1,000 damage worth to get up to 200k damage he would have taken on that super. Yeah, his starting defense isn't the best. Red Zone's kind of like that in between of, you know, I don't even need this right now. However, I am going to leave him in slot 1 because he's got the guaranteed dodge, and at least with him going in slot 1 and then dodging, he can then follow up with a super attack and stack himself a bit more before we do carry on. So there is that. I would have rather have not got that off there so I could take advantage of it later on, but it is what it is. But yeah, a lot of Namiku's defense just doesn't start high enough. See, the red zone is a longer event, or can be a longer event on certain stages. And even phases if you want to go down to the minute details, but because it does so much damage, it can also be a lot shorter of an event as well, so it's kind of a catch-22. Gohan, 100, okay, he's going to be on almost like 200k defense, like 200k defense after this super, and he has type advantage, so he should be good. Future Gohan's also going to greatly raise his defense on super. He's got his damage reduction. We should be fine. We should be fine here. We've almost got full health as well. This one actually does do just over 400k damage on a super, but we should be good here. Just if you are going to super Gohan. Yes, there we go. Perfect. How much is it going to do? I'm actually quite curious. It's got about 200k defense right now, roundabouts, give or take. And it's still done 134k, you know. Even with type advantage and around about 200k defense, he's still done over 100k damage. That was a big crit from LR Nameku. 4.7. I need you to crit so you actually do some damage. Wait, are we already through this phase already, by the way? Am I bugging? No, we're literally almost through it. Oh, damn. That done a lot more than I thought it would. To be fair, I don't think we have our full damage reduction just yet. Gonna leave easier UI Goku in slot 1 again. That way he can actually super and then build himself up a little bit more before we do get onto the final phase. But yeah, these first couple stages on both GT and movie bosses, or both GT edition and movie bosses edition, yeah, they are nowhere near from, because I've seen a lot of videos and clips taken from like Broly and Omega, more so Broly. But from what I've seen, yeah, these first few stages are nowhere near, especially these stages from part 1, are nowhere near the difficulty that it ramps up to compared to Broly and Omega. They're nowhere near as difficult. Okay, I mean, we do have a Whis active. I'm kind of worried though. Oh, and he stunned me. I forgot you could do that, you little rascal. You scumbag. Goku was about to super attack twice. Twice! That means his defense would have been in a pretty good spot twice, and you had the audacity to stun him. Wait, isn't his stun guaranteed? I should have left the guide up, to be fair, because I literally checked what the typing was and how much damage they do on a super, and that was it. Hot diggity damn. I think I'm gonna do this. It probably seems like one of the safest options to do. We can actually dodge on this phase, so that's also why UI Goku is here. But damn, I forgot he could stun. I think if he supers, whoever he supers, I think he guaranteed stun. I'm pretty sure he does. Big damage from Gohan. No additional though. That's fine. Turles is almost dead. See, as I said, you can get caught. If you're not careful, you can get caught on these early phases or on these early stages. But overall, nowhere near as difficult as it's going to get. Nowhere near. Especially because a lot of the latter phases, you cannot dodge them. Which means units like UI Goku, not viable, unfortunately. Or not in the latter ones anyway. Big crit from Easy UI and an additional. Done and dusted. As I said, these are easy. They are relatively easy, but you can be caught. You can be caught. Turles, as I said, on this final phase, can do over 600k on a super, but you can be caught if you're not careful. So don't sit there and be like, oh, this is way easy. What JP player's been moaning about? To be fair, Global does have an advantage considering how many 200% leads we've got before this. And, you know, some of the units we got like Ginyu before the anniversary, whereas JP had to wait until after the anniversary to get Ginyu. But definitely don't underestimate it. Just because it's easy now, you can still get caught. And it's only going to get harder from here. I'll see you next video, guys. And peace.